Welcome back, everybody. We got more Rod Stewart for you today, and this is our third track from Rod Stewart.
It is.
And the first two were very promiscuous from Rod.
They were a little sexualness going on.
Yeah, he was being Playboy Rod in that one. The
Yeah.
last one that we did, Do You Think I'm Sexy? He's wearing those leather pants.
Tight pants.
Or, I don't know if they were leather, but they were tight.
Maybe some pleather going on.
Yeah, and showing off his dance moves a little bit, some zooming in, the camera work.
Do you think I'm sexy?
Yes. And the camera work was zooming right in on
Yes.
Rod's glutes there. We'll call them glutes from the fitness
Up
side of
close
things.
and personal.
And the first one that we did, Maggie May, sounded much different. Like, Do You Think I'm Sexy was disco, really disco
Yeah,
oriented.
it was a completely different sound.
Maggie May was a different sound, and but it was still had that idea behind it. But it was really cool. So, anyways, we're doing a different one today from Rod, Forever Young, and excited to check it out. He's obviously a really talented guy, but we're kind of getting to know a little bit the differences in his catalog. So I'm interested to see if this is going to be completely different than the disco version, because you guys were saying that. I mean, I don't want to use the word sold out because I don't think that's a valid way to describe it. But some people were saying that in the comments, that he kind of, went down this road to get really popular.
Commercialized.
In the disco sense, right? So disco was blown up. Everybody kind of blew up with a disco track at the time.
A lot of artists do that though, right? Like they start out with their true sound and more of like a raw passion is where their music is coming from. And then they see the potential for the dollar signs and the exposure, and they kind of get manipulated to go a certain way.
But I thought it was still a great song.
Yeah, I loved
personally.
it.
I thought it's a great vibe, right?
Getting right into
it's
it.
a great dance vibe. So and we were even saying that even Kiss had apparently like a disco influence song,
which is crazy
which
to me,
we haven't.
I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, which we haven't heard yet, but maybe we'll get to. If you guys want us to get to that, we will. But anyways, let's check out more Rod Stewart, Forever Young. You ready to keep it going?
Let's do it.
Keep it going, get it going, start it. Let's do it.
May the good Lord be with you.
So, what are your thoughts on Forever Young?
It's so good. I've heard this before for sure.
You've heard it?
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm like super familiar with this song in its entirety, but I feel like the chorus is used in a lot of movies and stuff like that.
Yeah. I recognize that as well. The chorus portion.
I feel like I definitely
just, not even the chorus, just the Forever Young portion, the way he sang it.
Yeah. I feel like I have like heard the song at some point in another, but not enough to like remember all the lyrics or any of that, but it sounds familiar to me. But it's so good, and like I think that it's really cool to see the music video alongside it, because whenever I've heard this in the past, I've never really correlated it to him speaking to like it looks like his kid.
Yeah, I was reading a little bit, before we got into it. It's about his kids. It was a song that he attributed to his kids because he was touring a lot and didn't see them, so he wanted to write a song about them and saying that he doesn't want to miss their childhood, basically.
Okay, so I like in the past, like when I've heard this, I never really like thought about it from that perspective. I thought about it more of like you wanting to stay forever young, right? Like live in the moment, make the most of life,
right.
Like live to the fullest. So it's kind of cool to see it from like a completely different perspective.
Yeah. No, I love this song. It's a great song. I love the messaging behind it. It's so cool. It's obviously such a sharp contrast to what we were talking about in the beginning with his styles of songs.
Oh, this is so different.
Vastly different, and I love it.
How do you go from the tight leather pants and like, do you think I'm sexy to this?
And I think the lyrics that he's using are very poetic. Like he's really putting in the way it's not just him, talking about his kids or being forever young. The way he's saying the things that he's saying, I really, really do like it.
Yeah.
And basically talking about being humble and, giving a good message, I think, from him to his kids, but also a good message for everybody.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, it could be perceived in many different ways, right? And it be applicable.
Yeah, and well, people can listen to this and be like, that's a great message. I resonate with that message, and that's the same for me.
Yeah.
I think this is, much more of a power ballad feel than, like the disco one that we did on the last.
Oh, yeah.
It's still got a great, good, a feel good vibe to it, but it's much more impactful of a song, and he's got a great vocal. Again, his clarity. I love the clarity from Rod Stewart. This is the third song that we've done from him, and that's one of the things that really stands out. He's so clear in everything that he says, but it still sounds great from a singing perspective.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm really enjoying this one.
Yeah, me too. And like you said, I think that they do a great job at keeping the like rhythm there and keeping it like upbeat enough. Like you said, it has that feel good vibe, but the instrumentation doesn't overpower his voice. Like I feel like it lets his voice like sit in there well, that you can hear it crisply, clearly, and let his voice kind of and tell the story and the lyrics still be very clear for you to take that in, because it has a message.
I think
right?
that basically that's what I was just saying, right? His clarity is the way he's precise with his words is his strength. So why not let that carry the song, right?
Exactly. Great
track, really enjoyed. Even the instrumentation was awesome too. The use of the keys, the drums sounded great. The way they build into the chorus was awesome. So I really, really liked this one.
Yeah, it was really cool. I'd be kind of curious because you had mentioned kids, right? And it seemed like I'm assuming that's his son, was in most of the video, but I don't see another kid of his, right? So I wonder where.
Yeah, I think he had a daughter and a son.
Yeah, so maybe.
I think her name was Kim, if I may have looked into that right.
Okay.
Anyways. We'll probably learn from those fantastic...
Yeah, tell us, where was Kim at?
Fantastic comments that you guys have. And
yes.
You can let us know if you like this one. We always appreciate the insights that you guys have. And if you haven't subscribed, like I said, you got to get on that. You're missing out. We got lots of fire. Every single day, 2 videos.
Yeah.
Every single day of the week. Sometimes 3, but usually just 2. So if you want to subscribe, that means tomorrow we'll got 2 more videos coming for you. And we will see you then.
See you guys tomorrow.